I met my old lover on the street last night.
Well, that sort of sets the theme of tonight, the changing times that we have. Now, in a serious note, a recent private Harvard study has shown that the demographics of our generation is changing at warp speed, especially as they studied 25 years of reunions across America. Now, that study revealed that the questions that we would have asked at reunions 25 years ago are much, much different than what we would have asked today. Now, Alex sort of headed that up so far better than I could. So with that in mind, as we ask these questions about the reunion or recognize people for their achievements, if it's slightly different than you remember it, just keep in mind we're going by a very prestigious Harvard study. I'm going to ask Nancy Milburn Kalish to come up, a member of my class, and she is our bag lady for tonight. And start with the more obligatory awards that we have, and then we'll digress from there, okay? All right, Nancy, you're ready, armed and ready. What all the great-grandparents, please stand. Grandparents. What about great-great-grandparents? Okay, how the grandparents stand. Grandparents. Okay, now we're talking. My first illustration of changing questions at reunions by that prestigious Harvard study. Now, okay, if you have, and we're going to be seated in order. No, stand up. You're still a grandparent. If you have 40 or more grandchildren, remain steady. If you have 30 or more, if you have 12 grandchildren or more, remain standing. Ooh, we've got to go up. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you may have to, if you have 11, please stand. If you have 10, please stand. If you have 9, please stand. You're our grand. Okay? And if you'll come right here, and with the light in my eyes, I will read. This is Ken Higginbotham, not necessarily from the oldest class, actually from the youngest class. Ken, good to see you again. Nancy will present you with your award. Let's give him a hand. Okay, we'll ease back to the obligatory ones now. First-time attendees, if you have never been to a Lehigh reunion before, and this is your first reunion, would you please stand? No award for that, but we'll move on. We did. Who came the furthest tonight to be here? Who came from, Hazel Green? Raise your hand. Okay, we must move further. Who came from who came from the West Coast? Okay, who is that? Mike Courtright. Okay, now we're going to kill two birds with one stone here, and possibly we're going to introduce this next category. Who has the youngest child here? The youngest child. Mike Courtright. Oh, Milton Shelton raised his hand. Milton actually had a senior moment, so just maybe I had a senior moment, Milton. I'm sorry. Mike, would you please come forward? You don't get two videos, but he does get a video. Oh, by the way, the video we're giving away tonight. Oh, I'm sorry.
Portland is much farther.
Well, then we'll let Bob, we'll let Bob and Tony Ivy, who is also, I think, first reunion, come forward, and we will give away 3 prizes tonight. Okay? Let's give them a hand. By the way, the prizes but we have plenty of videos and books, so we're going to give them to you. This is from the last reunion, a video and a book from the last reunion. And by the way, we're pushing reunion t-shirts tonight too. Thank you. Let's recognize who this is. Okay. Chuck Hancock. Chuck, let's give Chuck a hand. Class of '66. Chuck? Oh, Gail, yes.
We gave Mike 5 years ago evidently didn't work.
The Viagra pills we gave Mike 5 years ago, apparently. sorry. Birth control, Viagra. The Viagra did work.